This is your daily crypto news. Jupiter vote is ongoing. Bitcoin's down to 92K, plenty of red in the market, and this is a giveaway from Birdeye, so let's dive in. Did you vote today? If not, you've got a couple of days left. Go and get amongst it. Vote number 1 is on now for Jupiter Airy. I say vote number 1 because it's probably going to be 2 or 3 votes to get this passed. It will not pass this time, in my opinion. There's still 3 days left, so it's not an impossibility. I'd like to give you my thoughts in a second. But first, just remember to go to vote.jupe.ag, click view full proposal, connect your wallet. You can leave feedback there as well. And then you can have a read through here. This was done very, very well, but there's not enough information yet. I do agree with Meow's vision. And I do think this is probably, one of the best EV plays. I just think there should be some sort of lockup on the dupe. I think there should be some sort of clarity with regards to the criteria. So we understand that we're actually getting the dupe into the hands of more people and not just, whales or something like that. Obviously, everyone needs to eat, and I am bullish on Jupiter. So all in all, very, very bullish on Meow. I think most of us are, and anyone that isn't, I think you could probably work through it and you could see that you definitely should be. We just need, I think, just a little bit better alignment in terms of understanding how there will not be sell pressure of the dupe tokens. That's basically the gist. And if we find out what the criteria is as well, that would be perfect. Even just some sort of guide to the criteria. The point I wanted to make was if you had 5 wallets and you connect them to yourself and you got an airdrop based on that, great. However, if you had just one massive wallet and that person outperformed, that's not even necessarily organic. It's probably more common that someone on Solana actually uses like 5 or more wallets. They are my thoughts. Now, thus far, the pie is growing, but not in favor of yes in terms of an actual pass. Will it be enough to reach 70%? 46% of the total voting power has not actually gone and voted yet. You can see 56% of people are voting yes. So we are very, very heavily there at present, but I don't think we'll hit the 70% today. Gnarly Quinn has this post here. Amount of dupe withdrawn per day. The blue arrows. This is when the dupe APY rewards are issued. You have to claim them, remember? So if you don't claim them, then you can claim them here. And then they are auto-staked for 30 days, and then you see a massive withdrawal. Same here and same here. However, when you actually have a look at the chart, yes, dupe's down today, but everything's down today. Solana's down significantly as well. When you actually really have a look and zoom out, the price doesn't actually seem to be absorbed by that unless it's more gradual selling. So it's not completely cause and effect here. You can check out the link yourself. It's linked below, but this is on Flipside and it gives you all the data just by checking it all on chain. We also have 134 million unstaked over the last 30 days and 2.3 million that's been withdrawn. If people are withdrawing, it's highly likely going to be because they're selling, and 536 going in. So it is at present, there's going to be some sell pressure. Having a look at the crypto market state visualization, lots of red here, which is to be expected. Sol's down worse than ETH, which is a shame. And it's also a shame for WIF getting a Robinhood listing, and then all of a sudden the markets kind of look like this. This is one reason why leverage is quite scary, and generally you should stay away from unless you're really good with what you do, and make sure that you use stop losses. One good thing is it's always good to be reset and be less greedy in the market. So we've gone down from 92 now down to 79. So this is good. Now, as times move on, you're going to need to get your source of information faster and faster. This is free. There's no login required. This is from Messari, solana.messari.io. It takes you to this portal, which you can go and accept the essentials. And then you just have a blurb of all the information. So I'm going to cover different things, but this will be very, very relevant. It gives you 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, and then when token unlocks are happening. So the next unlock is March 1st, and it'll be a significant amount of supply. So unsure what we want to do with that, but maybe what we want to do is take some profits, maybe February, see how we go. Regardless, give this a bookmark. There's nothing amazing here that I haven't covered yet. When you need some information, or if I take off a few days to study meme coins hardcore, which is likely going to happen, then you can get all your news right here. And then everything is linked if you need the links. Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, they've gone and bought a whole lot more Bitcoin, another 55,500 for 5.4 billion. which is insane. And now they're down $5,000. But remember, they're here for the long run. They think Bitcoin's going to $1 million, and that's what their thesis is. With these red days, a whole lot of money will be wiped off from the crypto market valuation. These are days, in my opinion, to buy these dips. Not financial advice. You can dollar cost average in, of course, but it's far more attractive right now to buy the tokens you're after, get some more BONK as an example, than to wait for it to go up. I think it's already clear to me that Sol, BONK, Sui, and others, the clear winners. And when we see something like this, it's a bit of a blessing. Go and take some dry powder. If you've got a whole lot of Sol, you may want to put it in Camino, borrow some PYUSD, and go and buy up these dips. You do not have to do that, but this is what I personally do, and this is what I think is what helps maximize gains. This cycle is clearly far more about Bitcoin, and because of that, they're trying to put Bitcoin onto different blockchains. You've got CBBTC, Zeus BTC coming. There's already WBTC, but now on Sui with Lombard Finance, which I'm not sure about this, but this is now LBTC. I don't know it and trust it enough to go and use it myself, but you may want to look into it. Maybe it's worth holding some of this if you're playing on Sui. Now, in the last 7 days, $620 million in stablecoin inflows has come to Solana, which is the largest weekly inflow of all time. So this is here, I think, just for the yield, but some of it will actually be allocated to different alts on the blockchain as well. As I mentioned in Telegram last night, Dog with Hat is now available to trade on Robinhood Crypto. However, with the markets tanking, maybe buying spot and selling, fine, but leverage only if you know what you're doing. And BONK, as a reminder, they've set up the token account for the Solana-based meme coin. So haven't actually said that you can go and accumulate some yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty damn soon. And I still think that BONK will be a $30 to $50 billion market cap. That is what I think right now. If it changes in the future, if it goes higher or lower, I'll update you. So do not use this as advice or anything for the next little bit of time. Just that's what I'm thinking right now. Also, I have no idea if you know this, but last week, our step cult burned $360,000 worth of BONK. So this is insane. This is a partnership with All Domains and Moonwalk. And every time you go and take a step, you burn some BONK. So check out Moonwalk Fitness and get that burn going. This is the reason why I think BONK has such pedigree. It's integrated into so many different things that if someone likes fitness, they can do this. If someone likes just memes, they can do something else. If someone wants to use another thing, I think it's going to be very, very persuasive or very evasive. This is my thesis, and if it aligns with you, then maybe consider accumulating more BONK, not over leveraging yourself, but accumulating more until you've got the amount you want. Maybe that's 100 million, maybe it's 1 billion, maybe it's 100 billion. Depends on your net worth. Another thing you can do to onboard them normally, if you're in the US, is to send them a bulk mark card with Happy Thanksgiving. This here, you can go and send 1 million BONK as an example, which is $30 or thereabouts, and it'll just sit there. And you never know, Thanksgiving next year, you may just say, hey, do you still have that email? They do. Maybe it's worth 300. Maybe it's worth 500. You just don't know. Now the trading competition from Birdeye. So Birdeye is now partnering with Zeus to do some sort of trading competition. I won't be doing this. Just put it on your radar if you're using Birdeye and if you're interested in Zeus. You can see they do this fairly regularly, and it seems like a pretty cool idea. My assumption is you're going to have to use their API, so they take a fee on it. But if you're already in Birdeye and if you're already trading these sort of things, this may be something you want to look at. Regardless, I do think something like Birdeye and Dex Screener, they're going to find some way to tokenize in the future. So by using it now, having a premium account or using it in some capacity, that may end up qualifying you for an airdrop. So maybe you want to even just try this out with a small amount of dollars, a couple $100 maybe max, just in the chance that in the future there is some sort of Birdeye airdrop. Who knows? Next bit of news. Meme coins are certainly what I want to cover a lot. There's just so many of them. So many of them are absolutely rubbish. Overall, you could say they're just silly, stupid, just dumb, just rubbish things, just pure rubbish. And then you get some gems. There are very few gems out there, very, very few gems, and most of them are just absolutely insane. But Pump.Fun has removed its live streaming feature. Thank goodness. And if you go there now, if you manage to avoid the epileptic fit, then you'll see this community notice. They've taken it down, but essentially live streams demand increased by 100x in under a week, and they doubled the human moderators, but they couldn't actually counter that. Let's move on to the actionables. 26th of November 2024, DCA Sol on dupe.ag and stake it with validator.com. Join my Telegram channel for time-sensitive updates. Nothing too much there right now, but more stuff will come there as soon as it's time-sensitive. DCA BONK on dupe.ag. The minimal order for a DCA of BONK on dupe is $50, which is kind of crazy. If anyone knows if anything else on-chain does a good DCA, keen for you to let me know. Ideally, of course, we do get the vote pass for dupe, and anyone that uses the DCA feature gets some sort of bonus as well. Remember to get the latest BONK Dragon attribute by bidding 1 million BONK on BONK bets. This ends November 28th. That's very important. You want to build your dragon, have no alpha on what it's going to be worth. I just think it's valuable. Participate in the Moonwalk games, touch grass, and every step burns 100 BONK. Finally, airdrop actionables, as usual, nothing crazy coming in here, just Meteor. That's where you put on most of your attention, in my opinion. Play Bull Run on Infinex, use Grading Network and Grass. You just set them up, you just let them do their thing, you just keep that tab open, and easy. If you want to, use a separate computer. And get whitelisted for the Birdeye Zeus airdrop. It ends 13th of December. That's just if you think that it has value and if you potentially already use Birdeye as it is. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow.